Your function that you can have here. Okay, go ahead. Go to see if you heard it. All right. Good morning, people. Good morning. I have a award-winning singer I'm going to interview this morning. My better half is in the bed. She's not feeling well, and she has another contract she has to fulfill, so she will not be able to do our lives in the morning, but she will be doing some coffee talk later in the afternoons. So what I'm trying to do is come on for the first time and make sure everything goes accordingly. So while we wait for my guests, what I would like to talk about is over the weekend, we went to an event in Alabama. And my woman, she shared it in her live. And I also had to reiterate because somebody was on the live and they said, don't reply to this, it's enough mess going on. And I did not say, I took offense to that because if we want to say what happened at the event, we should be able to say what happened at the event. The night that was at the event, that the concert was supposed to happen on Friday, it was a wonderful event. Don't get me wrong. The event was wonderful. However, we were anticipating on competing. It's the only reason that we went to the event. So that Friday night, they said that, hey, we are going to so that Friday night, they said, hey, we're gonna start the competition in an hour. The hour came and went. So I went to the promoter. I said, hey, what's going on? This competition gonna happen. And I thought he was a promoter, but he was the MC. So he was like, well, yeah. I went to the front desk. The front desk told me that the front desk was like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and do the event. And then it never did happen. My thing is, if you're gonna cancel the event, or if it has a chance to be canceled, do a deadline. Therefore, your people can choose if they were still want to go or not, because it was a great event. It was for a good rate cause, and we could have donated from the floor. We didn't have to come all the way out and spend $1,000 to compete if we weren't going to compete, because we wouldn't have went there. We would have went to see family if we was going to travel somewhere, or would have stayed home. It was wonderful events home here in the Houston area. So that was one of the things that had me really down, because we should have did the event. I'm waiting on my guest coming live. Her name is Boss Lady Coco. And she is a wonderful person. She has a lot to talk about. She is seasoned, just like many of our viewers. My whole thing was in that the dinner was great. They had a comedy show. So if he was with a spouse, his spouse did play dance. They got to go into the comedy show and have a great time that way. So yeah, I'll applaud the event. My thing was, we only really just came to compete. And we would have donated for if you knew what the cost was. If the cost was a great cost, probably would have donated $1,000. but we would have probably paid for the event. That's fine. No problem at all because Dr. Butterfly, she likes to donate for good causes. And that was a good cause. So in the future, if you're going to have a chance to cancel the event, put a deadline out there and say, hey, nobody signed up. If you're coming for this, don't come. And that's just out of common courtesy and respect. God bless. All right, let's see if my. All right, so I guess my guest isn't on. Let me go to my live. I will take any questions. Or wait, if I talk about anything, we can talk. Give me just a moment. Let me go to my live. Grand Rising, twin, Grand Rising. I'm waiting on our guests to come online. I'm going to place a call to her. Now, I can bring you in, twin, if you'd like to come in and talk for a moment until our guest arrives. Would you like to come in and talk? I guess she hit me up. She said she's running a few minutes late this morning. She normally doesn't wake up as early. She's normally singing at venues and doing her thing, but she said she would get up just for me. Now I am on YouTube, Roku, and I am also on Instagram and Facebook. Now, let's see. Yes, all right. I'm sending you a text and just follow the link to get it. All right. All right. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Twin, I sent your text to your Antonio Twin Harris chat. Now, unfortunately, my lady is not feeling well today, and she has other contracts with her business. So, what I'll be doing is coming on, interviewing my guests, asking them relevant information about their business and what's going on in the world today. If you have any events you'd like to come on and talk about your events, feel free to have a plethora of questions to ask you. And all right, let's get started here. This is my first morning alone. Which one of this one is coming in? I'll send you a DM, Dr. Mrs. Twin. Right, come on. So let's talk about Lady Coco. About a year or so ago, a little over a year ago, she came into one of our classes that we're at Cedar Valley College, and she said, I want y'all to create a line dance for me. So we went in and created a line dance for her, and it is on YouTube. It was called Kick It Out. I remember it was a pretty good song. It was called Kick It Out. And then she came to my venue, I was at Barlow. She come over to my venue, we did a live video tape there. And it was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Pretty good stuff. You should I will advise you to go check it out. Right. Right. Let's see. Oh, that story. Status. All right. So doing all this alone, doing this all by yourself, I do apologize. But yeah, this is takes some guts, takes some nerves to go ahead and get started with this year. So give me a moment while my interviewer is getting prepared to come on. And the good thing about this is we have somebody that's popular in the DFW area, that's popular in the singing community. And if you'd like to learn how to start your own journey, let us know. Let her know. She needs support. All right, I have. Okay, let's do this. Add to stage. I have my man Twin. Hey, Twin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Good
All
morning.
right, great.
Can you guys hear me?
I'm sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I have Boss Lady Coco coming on. Do you know who she is?
Oh man, I love Coco. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very talented.
Yeah,
very
coming on
talented.
the show this morning.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I have Boss Lady Coco. She's gonna be on the show this morning with us.
Oh man,
And,
that's
right. So, quick question for you. So, over the weekend, we went to the event in Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. Before we got there, it was understood that we're going to have a competition, and it was sent to us because they know we like to compete. We get to the event, and at the event, that Friday night, they're saying in an hour, we're going to have a contest. The contest never came. I asked about it, and they just blew it off. And we're like, well, this is the only reason why we came, and it was a grab bag. So it's not a turn your music in type of situation. It's a grab bag competition. That's just you show up and you dance with your partner. The event was great. It was for a great cause, and we most definitely would have sent a donation to the event for the cause. Now, how would you respond to that, Twin?
what you're saying, that they didn't have the contest, and they didn't respond to you or let you know that they wasn't having it, or I think I'm a little more information. What are you saying, that they didn't have it, or understand what I'm asking? For some reason you froze.
Oh, I froze. Okay, so this is what I was saying. So we go to a contest. We was going to Birmingham, Alabama for the contest to compete. When we get there, they said, we're still having a contest. Um, However, the contest did not happen. So I'm saying, how would you have responded to that? Because in my theory, because we go contests all the time, and we go grab bag contests all the time. A grab bag contest is when you're there, come up on the stage and compete. It's not like we have a contest in California. We have a deadline to turn the music in. We have a deadline to do stuff. If everybody does not meet that deadline, then they're going to say we don't have enough contestants to compete, so we won't compete. We won't dance. Because they do understand that we have people coming from out of state to go to the event. My question to you is, how would you respond to that? And Boss Lady Coco said she'll be on at 8:30.
Okay.
Thank you, Boss Lady Coco. What is your response to that event? How would you respond to that?
Well, I mean, once you're there, I mean, I don't know if they can create or start something that they wasn't prepared for. Uh, Only thing they could do is apologize to you guys. I can't think of anything else they could do. They can't get people to get out and dance and compete if they haven't already set it up for that. I think they dropped the ball in between you guys going there and hearing about the contest. But you say you
An
was
apology,
invited?
an apology would have been great. That would have been the start. That would have been great. It wasn't an apology. I didn't get an apology. I got, well, it's not going to happen, and it was excuses why it was going to happen. We had about four of the couples that wanted to compete that night that we talked to, but it just didn't happen. And the thing was, it wasn't even about the money. It was really about just getting out there and competing, getting ready for our LA event. So that's what it was about. So it wasn't even about the money. They didn't have famous. Let us compete, and whoever else here wanted to compete. Because the workshop, it had, oh my God, it had probably about 15 brothers to the workshop the next morning. Like 30 women there. So it was a lot of people that was probably going to be willing to compete more than just the four that we know about. They just
Oh,
dropped the ball. So, I mean, an apology would have been great. Um, my lady, she posted on her Facebook page yesterday, and she got a response with saying that it's enough negative energy in the community, and don't respond and don't say anything to the person. And all of it, I had to go on my line and speak my piece and say, hey, this is the only reason why I came out, because you're trying to silence somebody about something that happened. That's not good. That's not what's up.
oh wow. Wow, man. I mean, my thing is, um, again, they wasn't prepared for it. And you guys, you had what you wanted to do, even going down there. I think you was focused on um, your plans that didn't happen on their behalf. As far as wanting to expose it, to tell the truth, maybe they had a lot going on. I'm not sure exactly where I am in this space, but maybe they had a lot going on and felt as though that part of the events wasn't as important to them as it was to you guys. But of course, I believe that there should be some level of um, not excuse, apology to ease and for you guys to get an understanding about what happened and why it took place.
Right, correct. And I totally agree with you on that. Sometimes people do drop the ball,
Hmm.
but it was a good event, great event. Other than that, however, like I said, I'll probably live go visit family. There was a lot of events going on. They had one in Virginia and so forth. That's where Dr. Butterfly's sister lived at, and we probably would have went over there to that event there. And also it was some events here in the Dallas area that we definitely would have checked out. And in the Houston area. So that is that's just something that I was asking about. But
Right.
twin, I have Lady Coco on here. I'm gonna bridge her in. Hold on, one moment. All right, Lady Coco, how are you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you this morning?
I am just fine. Thank you for asking. I have twin. One of the twins on the line with us.
Okay, good morning, twin.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
Oh, super fantastic. Super
Good. Good
fantastic.
to see you all. Happy New Year.
Same to you as
Happy New
well.
Year.
Thank you all so
Happy New Year to
much.
you as well. All right, Coco. So you are an award-winning singer. When I first seen you, I was amazed. Uh, you have always done your thing. I came to a few of your concerts. You came to Swing Therapy's class, and we did line dance for you over there. You created the song "Kick Out," I believe.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Do I have an
Yes.
echo on this?
Am
Oh,
I
my God.
echoing? I can hear you very clear. Am I echoing?
I believe so. Do you have the show turned up? You can turn it. You might need to turn it
Maybe I need to
down.
turn. Let me try something here. Let's turn it down. How's that?
Oh, that's terrific, terrific. So,
Okay.
can you tell us about your journey, about how you guys? Well, tell us first who you are, if you don't mind. Who are you?
Okay. I go by the name Boss Lady Coco. My original name is Arnetta Casanova. I have been in the business for quite some time now. I didn't start in the business as an artist. I was doing and still do a female DJ. From that to I started doing the interviews, podcasting with the artist, also promoting the artist, also a promoter doing shows, putting their music on the radio, making sure that they are recognized. And I did that for about 5 years. And in the meantime, I was still, doing my own music, but just behind the scene. And so just about 3 years ago, I decided to just go ahead and start uploading and doing a few performances as an artist, along with hosting the shows as well. And so, since I've been in the industry, I just took it upon myself to be great at whatever I set my eyes to do or put my hands into the plow. And I started winning awards from the very beginning of doing what I do. So everything that I've put my hands into and use the plow, I have won an award like every year, like back to back straight. So um, that's who I am, and so that's why I came. It was just Lady Coco, which I still can be. Whatever you decide to call me, just don't call me late for dinner. I don't want the breakfast.
Right. This
Yeah, and so
Casanova. I
I added the
love
boss
Casanova.
lady to it because I had so much under my belt, and so I just earned the title. That's all.
Now, I spoke to you not too long ago, and we're gonna have you try to we're gonna try to get you to sing at our wedding. It's freezing now, so and Dr. Butterfly was saying that it's freezing weather right around this time. We was going to have it coming up really soon, but the weather's so unpredictable.
Hmm.
And a lot of my friends from the DFW wouldn't be able to journey down here, maybe, possibly. So she said we'll have it in warmer times, and we have a date coming up. We do have a date set before we go and get married, and we're going to talk about you singing on our wedding. I mean, it is an amazing feat. So you told me you had some awards. What was the last award that you received? And can you tell us about that again?
Okay, the last three awards I received back in this past December was um, Female Internet DJ of the Year. I also have a organization I'm a nonprofit Women of Empowerment. It's called the Southern Soul Blue Heart Divas. I got an award for that. And also, I got, let's see, what was it? Soul Blues Artist. And so
Okay,
those are those are the three that I won this past year.
so you said Southern Soulful Divas?
Southern Soul Blue Heart Divas.
Southern Soul
Hmm.
Blue Heart Divas. Okay, that's
Yes,
nice. That's nice.
yes. And we are worldwide also. I also have a school over in Africa. It's called the KKC Foundation with small children, and I have some baby Blue Heart Divas in Africa as well. So the organization is worldwide, and I've had that off the ground for about 6 years now, and so I've won an award a couple of years for that.
Wow, that's pretty good. Man, hats off to you with that. So you have a school in Africa.
Yes, a
Wow,
school that is children that I sponsor over there. And we're still in the making of trying to get a banner to put on the school with like my logo and my picture and things of that nature on there. So this year I plan to have that done.
now, if people wanted to donate to your cause for that, later, can you provide the links where we can help you out with that if you need any kind of help or donations to go in there? Could you help us out with that?
Sure, I sure will. I sure will. I'll work on it right away and send it over to you guys. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. We're posting, we'll help you in any kind of capacity, any kind of way that you need.
Okay.
Thank you, because we all need better people in this world to do something for somebody.
Yes, yes. Those children, let me tell you, are very, very smart. They generally send a video, saying good morning, Lady Coco, or what have you. They are very smart. A lot of them are graduating to higher grades now, and so they're doing really, really good. Very smart children, very polite. Once you see them, you just have to love them. So yeah, I that's one of the passions that I have. I really enjoy that.
All right, all right. That's good. That's good. Now we are broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Roku currently. Um, now, do you have any events coming up that you're singing at?
Yes, yes. I have my first tour that's up and running right now. It's called the For Show Tour. And my first show for that is going to be next Sunday. And that's going to be in Eatonville, Florida, right outside of Orlando. It's called the Zora Festival, one of the biggest festivals in the world, 37 years in the making. And so, due to my management, I was able to get on that big stage. So I'm very excited about that. And I do have more dates up and coming. I believe the next one is going to be in San Antonio. We're working on the date to be announced. They just opened up a venue in San Antonio. It's called something 181. I can't remember the beginning of the name, but I know it's 181 in San Antonio. So the second event for the tour is going to be out in the San Antonio area. So they're right now trying to map, and that my tour is under sponsorship as well. So they're mapping out some of the areas in Texas, like Austin, the San Antonios, Houston, and I believe there's another one that they mentioned. So they're going to try to hit grounds with all of those, and then we'll move forward. So the
All
next show
right.
is next weekend, yes. And that show is Jeter Jones, Mike Clark Jr., and what's his name? Jake Carter and myself. And so the first day of that kickoff, it's a representation of Frankie Beverly. So that's an all-white event also at the Zora Festival.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that is
Yeah, so
very
we,
Go
we're
ahead.
fascinating.
doing we're doing some things. I'm really grateful to sit here and have this conversation with you guys this morning. I last year was diagnosed with cancer, almost stage 4. I'm walking around doing shows, and I was feeling fine. Didn't have any symptoms at all, and I went through a lot of chemo and radiation. And so, as of October 21st of last year, I was cancer free. So, I'm so grateful today to even be here to tell my story.
Man,
Wow.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Right.
I'm doing good. God is amazing.
Amazing, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
Absolutely.
amazing. Twin, you know he's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Oh yes. I
Absolutely.
remember
Absolutely. 100%. I agree. Totally agree with you, Lady Coco.
yeah, I
Hmm.
want to
Go ahead.
commend you on such success. I know and knew from the jump start that you wasn't gonna have no problem in this industry. Not only
Hmm.
that, because of the way that you divulge who you are as a person. How is it being on the other side of getting interviewed versus doing the interviewee as far as being in the industry? How was that transaction for you?
You know, I never think about it. I never think. I never think about it. If I have to do it, I do it either way. And
Uh-huh.
now, in the beginning, like 6, 7 years ago, it was like, oh my God, this is not good for me, because I would find myself asking the questions. And so I would get phone calls and say, well, they were supposed to be interviewing you, but you turned out interviewing them. Why y'all let her do that? I said, it's only the seat that I sit in. So now I'm very cautious of, just wait and get the questions and answer them.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, it can
Lady
it can be
Coco.
a little difficult, but if you know the seat, like this morning, I realized the seat is so early. I need this hot tea. I'm gonna let all the questions come my way.
Lady
Yeah.
Coco, you have always been there to support me. And I
Yes,
just want to say thank you. Anytime I ask you to come or one of my venues or whatever, you have been there. And I just want to say thank you for that, Miss Coco. Purely
yes, you
amazing. I
you
still
are
have,
so welcome. You are so welcome. Now, both you guys, I admire the both of you because I see what you all do as well. And once you in there, you're in there, and so it doesn't take long to push through. So I'm just happy to know you all. I don't know a lot of people from the Texas area. I'm not originally from here, and so the people that I have met have been very genuine. So I'm grateful to know the both of you.
right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
this, are you a mother, wife, grandmother? Can you tell us about that?
I'm all of that. Yes, I'm a wife. I'm a mother of 4 daughters, and a slew of grandchildren. They didn't waste any time giving me those grandbabies. So yes.
What's your oldest grandchild?
Yes, so I I try to juggle it all. Here's the thing with me. I try to stay stress free, and how I do it is by keeping the good Lord first. Um, it can be very, very difficult, and just busy, busy, busy at all times. But I just try to juggle all of it, as I go. I don't. If I see it's something that's too much, then I push back. And so what I'm learning to do is this: all those things that I do and everything that I do have under my hat, I deal with each one of those things one at a time. One at a
Great
time. There's
advice.
enough time to go around, so I deal with each one of them one at a time. Even with my 4 daughters, and once in a while we'll do a FaceTime where it's everybody. And after that, because they all have different personalities, I deal with them one at a time.
Mm.
So
The-
neither of them. Let me tell you something. Neither of those girls have the same personality. I have twin daughters, and when I tell you they're like night and day, I have to deal with them separately as well. And they're grown now, but I have to deal with them separately because the personalities are so big and so different at the same time. So from my children to what I do in the industry, I learned to deal with it one thing at a time.
Mm.
And it makes it a lot easier because when you put a lot on your plate at one time and you're dealing with it all at once in that bowl, it becomes frustrating. You don't get it done because you're going to start one thing and then you're going to stop the other. So you have to learn to deal with whatever you're doing one thing at a time.
Oh, fantastic. Tell us a little bit about your music. And
Okay.
why you choose Southern Soul? What is that? Is that the soul in you? Tell us a little
It's
bit about
it's
the music.
It's probably the soul in me. Now, I do love gospel. I started in the church, like
Oh,
most of
okay.
us do, right? So, I love gospel. I can really dig down into the gospel music too and just sing it. Um, Being that I do work in Southern soul, I just gravitated to the soul music, blues and soul music. So I do some blues as well. And I believe too, from working with the artists, closely, I gravitated to the sound of the soul music. And so I love it. A lot of people don't know Southern soul music, believe it or not, but it's really, really good. If you find those artists, out there that's really off into the music for the right reason, you'll find some good music. So that's what brings me to Southern soul. I love it.
Wow. May I ask you this, since you're speaking of the boat? Uh, because I remember when they was kind of transitioning from the blues to the Southern soul, it was a
Hmm.
little friction there. Uh,
Uh-huh.
what is the difference of Southern soul and blues? Are the blues times of more or less passe now, or do we still have blues artists? And what is the difference between the two?
Well, I would say there's no difference because if you
Mhm.
go way back when we had Denise LaSalle, Johnny Taylor, Marvin Seas, Mel Waiters, all those guys were Southern Soul. We called it blues, but if you look at their bios, it's strictly states that it's Southern Soul. And
Wow.
so here's the thing today, they're crisscrossing Southern Soul with R&B. So that's where the
Hmm.
mishap, I believe, is coming in because a lot of the Southern Soul sound, it sounds like R&B, not
So you said
blues.
it's a merger
Wow.
between blues and R&B, almost
Yes,
like
yes, it
neo
is. If
soul,
you
but
if
neo
you listen,
soul is
if mhm. Hmm. If
neo
you
soul is
listen to
still a
the sound
strict
of,
and
R&B, I'm sorry. If you listen, I just talked about this on my podcast last night. If you listen to the sounds of R&B and you listen to Southern Soul, it's hard to juggle the two. It's very hard.
Uh,
So myself, I'm a blues woman. So you can give me the blues all day. Twin, no, we had that Martin Luther King concert over there in Fort Worth, and
right.
they were came in with the blues playing, and both of them was just jamming. I just looked at that video yesterday, I
Oh,
believe.
did you?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
that video is still floating around. So there is a difference between the blues and Southern soul and R&B. I think that's where it's not a problem, but that's where the mishaps are coming in because most of Southern soul artists, they sound like R&B if you listen
Do
to them.
you want me to give you my summation as to why? I think it is probably R&B artists seeing that the genre of Southern soul is growing so big and so fast. I
Hmm.
think they are kind of merging into that lane
They
in
are.
order to get their mark. And so
They are.
right. And so that's where the discrepancy starts.
Hmm.
But for me, music is music. Me and a artist was talking about it last night, and he was saying how the different lanes and genres of music was good in a sense because it puts you or separates you to excel in that lane. But
Hmm.
me,
Hmm.
as an artist myself, I believe music is music. I don't like for it to individualize our art, if there
Hmm.
if there may be,
Hmm.
and not only that, it stop us from being gospel singers and being I'm a multi-talented individual. So
Yes,
right. So for me, I don't want nothing to limit my talent.
exactly.
Right. And so like I say, I just music is music to me. I like
Mm-hmm.
bluegrass. You name it. I music is music. I can lay down on the ground and listen to crickets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right,
So
right.
music
And
is
Real.
you
music.
know, twin, I believe you too. I believe you from my heart and soul.
Right.
I believe you. Yes, yes, and it's true. It's true. Music is music, and
Mhm.
it's what you make of it. It really is. It's exactly what you and a lot of times, you know, we do mess up because we go by sound. We go by
Mm.
sound. And so when you look at Southern Soul, they have rappers in Southern Soul. At
Mhm.
first, you know, they were fighting, like, you know, that's not Southern Soul. And who said that you could sing rap over here? Who told you you could bring? Well, don't separate it. Music is music. Your talent is your talent. Now, all of it is not good music. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Right.
It's not all
For
good,
real.
but
See?
it's out there.
Right.
It's out
Now,
there. And so
now,
if that let me tell you something for the ones that I hear, because I don't look at myself as the greatest artist, but I can say this. I work on it daily. I listen to myself. I listen to my sound. I listen to if I'm on track or off track. Nobody has to tell me that. Like, hey, girl, you need to go back. And, you know, I have put songs out there and it didn't sound good to me. I don't care what you say. It didn't sound good to me. And guess what?
Mhm.
I went back to the studio and I redid that song or those couple of songs that I redid because I'm like, no, this is not right. My voice was cracking real bad, and I'm not going to allow anybody to tell me, "Oh, Lady Coco, that sounds so good." It does not. So
right.
I
I agree.
criticize
Well,
I
you
myself,
agree.
and so that's why
yeah,
it's
you your
good.
biggest critic, huh?
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right.
yes, yes, and you have to listen to it like over and over and over and over again before you say yes, this is good. And sometimes you go ahead and put it out there just to test the waters and see. And if you don't get the responses that you know you're supposed to get on a song, go try it again.
Right, right. I guess that's
So
the
you gonna
Erica
remake?
Badu when she said, "I'm
So,
sensitive about mine."
That's
so you
right.
gonna remake some of your music?
I'm sorry.
So you're gonna remix over some of your music?
Oh, yes, yes. Yes, it's
How,
because see, I write most of my music myself, and sometimes when you're writing, you have to make sure you're crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and nobody's there to tell you like, hey, put this here, take that out. You're a writer, so you're writing your own music, and so once you take that to the studio, you know, if it's a good producer like mine, he'll say, you know, no, 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 take this out. And maybe put something in there like this. So I appreciate the studio in Dallas, Texas that I go to because
wow.
sometimes I'll half write a song and I go over there and ask the producer, "What do you think?" And guess what? He'll help me finish that song too. So
Mhm.
I'm very critical about what I put out in the atmosphere.
Now,
That
your
is
favorite,
fantastic.
my favorite son of yours is Uncle.
Uncle in the club.
Uncle in the club. I sent that directly to my niece, and she said, "This is you, Uncle," and she loved it. She loved it. That is my favorite. Other than Kick Out, I like Kick Out. Kick Out is great. Uncle in the
Mhm.
club, I love it.
You know, nobody's really playing Uncle in the Club, though. I love that song. When I first came out with it a year ago, I performed it a few times, and all those guys would get on the stage and everything. So I'm like, now they're all singing about the aunties, but y'all forgot about the uncles. What's up with the uncles?
Huh?
Wow.
No, they are not playing Uncle in the Club. They are
Are
not.
you serious?
They
Hey,
are
I say,
not.
hey,
Nobody.
would you mind
I
if I start playing that? Can I start playing that song now here in Houston?
Huh? I'm
Can I
sorry.
play that song here in Houston? Uncle in the
Yes.
club. Can I
Yes,
play that
yes.
just for
You
you?
know, it's also it's the original version that Twin and I and those guys were playing last year over in Fort Worth, and then there has
Right.
been one of the guys out there loved it so much. We did a remix on it, and it's good too. But nobody is playing Uncle in the Club. Not
That
Get
one.
that
is
over to me.
unbelievable.
Get that over to me. Make sure I get that as well. Where can people find your
Okay,
music? And if they want to hear you, where can people find your music? And can you create a link for other in your school as well? Um, for your music, where can you come and get your music?
okay, okay. So I tell you what, if you send me your email, I'll just send a little crate to you so you can have it.
All
Because
right, all
my
right.
plan is to get to Houston. I see you guys, twins. We got to get to Houston.
Hey,
Uh,
just
they have it
all
going on in Houston. Do you hear
right.
me?
That's right. You know, all we wait for is an invite. You know what I'm saying? We on our way.
Yeah, I've been
Hey,
invited already. I just haven't gone. So now twin have to get an invite, Herman.
we're gonna set something. Hey, I'm gonna look into setting something up. I'm gonna look into setting something up with Miss Coco, Lady Coco. So we have discussions about it. No problem at all. Absolutely.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to coming down there, and I'm sure Twin is looking forward to come. You know, I can sit back and watch them dance all day long. They have so much fire, and I just love to sit and watch them. So we have to get down to Houston. Yeah,
Right.
I was just in Houston for the award show in December. And so I was getting a few shows like booked that way, but here lately, I haven't gotten any phone calls for Houston. But I'm looking forward to coming to Houston. Yes, I am.
Oh wow.
Next
Yeah.
Yeah.
time,
So do you,
next time
uh,
you're out here, hit me up. Let me know. That's where I'm at. So next time you're out here, hit me up. Let me know. And me and Doctor Butterfly will be sure to show you something. Show you a good time out here. So let us
mhm.
know.
I want to ask you about your stage presence. Do you have a band? You do it over your music? How do you? What is your stage presence like?
Okay, I did have a band that I was working with.
Hmm.
I'm no longer with that band. Under management, I have a band that I will be working with out of the Carolina area, and so we're looking forward to putting that together. Right now, I'm just doing track shows. I try not to sing vocals with the tracks,
Okay.
but sometimes it depends on the song. You know, the way the producer have it set up, you'll
Right.
find yourself performing with some of the tracks, and a lot of people don't like it. They call it straight karaoke. So if they have it, let's say, I think my song that's called "It's Time to Party." The way they have it set up, I'm singing the song, but you know they have the background in there
Right.
also, right?
Ad libs. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, the ad libs is in there too. So it's almost hard to kind of like separate that song. And so sometimes, you just basically make sure that DJ have that song turned down as low as they can get it so you can hear your vocals. You
Exactly.
really don't want to be on stage singing with the track and they can't hear you. All they hear is the track. So
Right.
yeah, I do pretty good just doing the track versus the band. But I'm not gonna lie, I love performing with the band. I really
Right.
do.
Right.
I love it. So either way for me, the stage presentation is good. I'm gonna get out there and clown and
Yeah.
just have some fun. I don't care. I'm gonna have some fun with some Johnny Taylor in my music too.
That's it. And family, don't think that she's not a singer. This is not no Milli Vanilli type deal. She's actually a great singer.
Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much. Thank you
Right.
so much. Yes. Yes. My manager said all the time, he said, I'm going to tell you right now. He said, I get phone calls, talked about Lady Coco and say, well, what about her? Well, have you heard? He said, uh-huh, I know all about her. That's why I manage her. And my manager is far away from me. far, far away. But he knows what I'm capable of doing. And he just always say, you just keep rehearsing and doing what you need to do. This is how I got on one of the biggest stages they have in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, based on that. So I don't try to overlap anybody or sound like anybody. But I'll tell you this, I do love Denise LaSalle.
Right.
I love me some Denise LaSalle. Her music is so good. I can take her songs and just sing it all day. Sometimes I forget about my own because her music is so good and it's
Right.
fun too. That's another thing. You have to get the music that's fun and it means something. It has to
Means
mean
something to
something.
you. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my presentation on stage, I believe it's pretty good.
Oh, I've been there. We even did with the line dancing and all that stuff.
Yes,
Again,
I still, twin, I'm telling you, you all play a big role in my life. I might not talk to you every day, but
right,
I sit back and watch those videos. I do, because when Kick Out first came out, we ended up being at Club Odyssey.
right.
And you all came
I
up
was
with the original Kick Out. I mean, the counting and everything.
Yeah, you're
right.
right.
I
Uh-huh.
was there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and so you know what? Here's the thing with me with my music. If somebody decide to take it and make a line dance, it doesn't have to be the same line dance all the time. You can do it how you want to do it because the count is what it is, right? And
Exactly.
Right.
your count and my count is gonna be a little bit different. And so my 1-2 step might be totally different than your 1-2 step. So I tell everybody, take the song and do what you want. But I can say with the kick out line dance, that line dance itself went viral. I think I hit like 44,000 on the video. Um, the song itself, it hit 10,000. And I put it on Vivo as well, and it hit 19,000 over there. So Kick Out, from what I understand, is everywhere. I'll have people calling me from out of town. And so we just heard Kick Out on the radio. That's Lady Coco. I said, okay, yay.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's not one either that I see them doing. But I'm told that they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ain't
so
that
Uncle in the
something?
Club, y'all better keep Uncle in the Club going, because I'm telling y'all, ain't nobody singing about no uncle.
Right. Right. And that's
Yeah.
what's so potential to me. That's all
Uncle
was
Uncle
like,
got
what?
that $40 in his pocket. He got to find him a lady and everything.
Right. Right.
Right. Well, all I can say is continue doing what you do, your art, your talent. As long as you have great intentions and we see that you do, you're a success already. Right?
Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you're a success already. Again, I'm loving what you're doing and what have you. Because hey, it's not ours to keep. And
That's
for
right.
you, right, for you to continue doing what you're doing, it is marvelous. And hey, we enjoy you.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you all for having me this morning. I know
Right.
it's early for some, but it's okay. The early bird catch the worm, right?
Right. Is there anything you'd like to share or any last words? Before the 9 o'clock hour, I'll always end with a prayer. And I'm so glad that you were able to overcome your cancer. That is amazing.
Yes.
Is there anything, any last words on me? Um, a shout out, anything you want people to know, any events you want to shout out to right now?
Well, yes. Well, first, you can find me on all digital platforms under Boss Lady Coco Soul. My music is on all digital platforms as well. The social media platforms, I mean, you can find Boss Lady Coco Soul. A shout out also to my management team, Reginald Lewis, that keeps me going. And I just want to, encourage everybody to not give up. The most important thing in everything that we do, we must keep God first. And because life be life, and nothing is easy that we do. We lose loved ones. I lost a sister 6 months ago while I was battling the cancer and didn't make it to the funeral. So it's something that I have to deal with, but I don't allow it to be an overcomer of me, because I'm still here for purpose. And so I would just encourage everybody to stay focused. Whatever your mind is set to do and whatever your dreams and goals are, go for it, because we only get one life to live and one chance at doing it. And so with myself, I was given a second chance. And so for the ones of us that get that second chance to do it to the best of your ability.
Wow.
My condolences off to you with your sister. I'll keep you and your family in my prayers, and I'm glad you're able to continue life.
Yes, thank you so much. Twin, you lost a daughter, right?
Yes, I lost a daughter in October.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes. That's the time I was really going through and I was praying for you. So we're going to keep praying
Yeah,
for you too, because I know that's not
absolutely.
easy. And so God doesn't make mistakes, we do. And we're going to continue to pray for you as well.
oh, thank you so much. You know, all I can say is I'm learning through it.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I appreciate you guys this morning. This
All
has
right.
been awesome.
Well, we love you, Miss Coco. Keep doing what you're doing. Let me say a quick prayer. Thank all the viewers. I'm not learning the platform, so I'm not going to give you a shout out, but I'd like to thank everybody for joining on the Roku channel, on the YouTube channel, on the Instagram, and on the Facebook channel. Uh, Super Bowl Sunday, we have a massive party coming to you at Legacy here in Houston. And Wednesday, come out to Legacy and join us for Just Dance. Lord Jesus, please give everybody everything they need in this life to get by and to keep going. Thank you, Lord, for blessing everybody with everything that we have. Amen. Love y'all. See y'all soon.
Amen.
Peace out, friend. Thanks for joining, my man. And thank you, Lady Coco, for coming in. Have a great
Yes,
day.
thank you so much. Thank you guys.
All
And
right.
I'll see you all soon.
All right.
All
Thanks
right.
again.
Uh.
All right. Bye.